Welcome everybody. You are watching Crypto Rap Live. I go by the name of Why Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. And this program is just getting started, so don't go anywhere. Tell your friends, tell your grandmama. Don't tell your mom, she already knows. I'm gonna share this link around and then we will get started for sure. Let me just switch some stuff up on my stream. Alright, boom. We are looking at the price of Bitcoin right now. Could be a little bit better, I'm not gonna lie, but what the fuck is happening behind me? Alright. Boom. Let's go live over here. Okay. Nice. Let me share this. And without further ado, we can get started. Okay. Hello, welcome. Just went live. Join now. That's my message to the world. Pleasure to have you all. We have just got started here. You are watching Crypto Rap Live. Let me turn this light on. Boom. Blow. Wow. Switch to. Okay, there we go. Warm. Hello, good to see you, iCats. Taj the Plug. Januzo. Teche555, the GOAT. Welcome. Good to have you all. Pleasure to have you all. Let's see. Sending this around. Can we talk about Poala? Absolutely. We've talked about Poala every single day on stream, so why not today? Let me just finish sending this link. We're almost done. Alright. And let's do one more over here. Boom. And right there. Alright. Let's get started. Let's take a look at Poala. So first things first, you can see here I got the Bitcoin chart pulled up. Overall on the daily chart, it is trending downward. The whole market is trending downward, but it is kind of in the same place that it's been for a while now. It's not like it's anything out of the ordinary. If you go to the week chart, it's kind of middle of the road. I think the whole market is stuck. We are in a tough spot. iCats, you just followed me? How did that happen? Let's look at Poala. No way. Is this much higher than it was? It is, isn't it? 260 now? Isn't this like double where it was? This is wow. Are you guys seeing this? This is now 100 times almost from when we saw it on stream at the first time. We saw this on stream at 3K market cap. Now it's 260K. These guys have been relentless, resilient. This is now one of the best looking charts in the game. Super strong stuff coming out of the Poala community. iCat says I got in at 35K. Congratulations. This is an example of a CTO done right. They are defying the odds. They have beat the market. Everything else is bleeding out, but this is absolutely soaring. And you can see they've had heavy dips. It's not like it's been an easy road, but they never gave up. And it continues to climb. Really great stuff coming out of this project. Shout out to Poala. Shout out to the community and shout out to the CTO team, because this has been a long time coming. You're looking at the start of their 4th week, so they're wrapping up their month here. And so far so great. So far so great. Can you please check Magnetics? Yeah, let's check Magnetics. Magnetics is another one that we've seen on stream quite a few times. Let's pull it up here. 25.5 mil. Look at that. Wow. About to crack all-time high again. This is another one that we saw on stream just a few days ago, sitting at below half this. We saw this at around 10 million at the bottom of that dip. Since then, it has recovered so confidently. Switch to the daily chart and it looks immaculate. Yeah, there's been some bad days here, but they have recovered so generously every time. Continues to perform fantastically. A really great looking project here. Bend Over Time says Poala. Poala. We were just looking at Poala as the last chart, but I'll look at it again because look at this chart. It looks fantastic. Continues to perform, soaring upwards. Let's look at some of the ones that were doing well the past few days that we haven't seen yet, like Era Labs. Are they still hanging in there? Is this? Oh my goodness gracious. What? We saw this on stream yesterday at 2 million market cap. It is now pushing 4 million plus, all-time high, cracking 6 million, wicking up to 7 at one point. Did you guys get in on this? We were raving about this on stream yesterday. We had this on stream a hella long time, had the chart up, it looked great. We were talking about this is the best looking project in the market right now. Boom. ×2 in one day. My goodness gracious. iCat says, what is it? It's Era Lab. Era Lab.
This is a crypto rap.
That's crazy. I was not expecting this, honestly. And this is at a dip. I pulled up 4 million. I was like, wow, it moved. I didn't realize this was at a dip. This thing is half where it used to be. This thing really did moon since we pulled it up on stream yesterday. Under 2 million. Crazy. Let's look at PVS. That's another one that was popping off on stream earlier. Not doing so hot. Hasn't quite recovered past their all-time high. Seems to be ranging down quite a bit. Halfway from their all-time high. You're looking at 8.6 mil. Down from about 16. 4 mil volume. I want to see better from these guys. They have a lot of big names supporting them in their camp. It's some great new emerging technology. They're actually running the circuit at conferences, as a utility project, etc. There's something to this. There's substance behind this project. So for that reason, I want to see it be successful, but we haven't seen that yet. Haven't seen that yet. Lockin says, Rismus to the moon. Buying now, easy 100 times. Lockin, can you please tell the chat, when is Christmas? In what month is Christmas? And then can you please tell the chat how many days until Christmas? Something in my intuition tells me you're looking at 270, 280 days or something like that until Christmas. Let's ask the internet. How many days until Christmas? 279 days. 279 days. You are asking us to buy a project that will not be bullish until 279 days from now. Are you fucking brain on backwards stupid? Are you fucking stupid? You don't think there's going to be a better or equal buying opportunity between now and 279 days from now? Are you fucking for real with me, bro? Please. Please. We can worry about Rismus 3, 4, 5, fuck it. Even 8 months from now, we can worry about Rismus. Let's focus on what matters at the moment. Let's focus on some shit that's gonna move sometime soon. Rismus. My goodness gracious. What an embarrassment. Let's look at Mubarak. This one, 116 mil. It's doing bad right now, down from 200 mil. This thing was an 800 times call coming out of Crypto Rap Chat. Super impressive performance coming out of Binance Smart Chain. This is just over a week old. You guys, if you're not trading on Binance Smart Chain, you're missing out on some seriously quality coins. What are your thoughts on Poala? Do I think it will hit 1 million market cap? Well, at the rate that it's been going, it's been really impressive. It's been mirroring the performance of a lot of homegrown, grassroots, organic TikTok mooners, and plenty of those have passed $1 million market cap. The things that are going against it are the general negative conditions of the market overall, and the fact that pretty much nobody wants to hold anything. That there isn't really a narrative. Like, it's Poala, it's a cute mascot, it's great art, but that alone doesn't constitute a good project. And especially in the current market climate, we're looking at a lot of utility projects moving. So I don't know. It's going to be hard to justify that meme coin. Askar says, can I get my money back if I'm scammed? Maybe. You gotta go ask the person who did it nicely, maybe? Tell them, please, I really needed this for my rent. This was gonna pay for my child support. Whatever you gotta say, maybe they'll be sympathetic. But odds are, whoever scammed you is like from another place where the money is worth a lot more to them than it is to you, and nothing you say is gonna convince them to give it back to you. Jonathan says, hey bro, I'm CTO Dev of Poala. Thanks for your support. Hey, no problem, Jonathan. Congratulations to you and your team for pulling off such an immaculate CTO. While the rest of the market is bleeding and everything else seems to be doing so poorly, Poala is defying the odds, overcoming that adversity, building a real genuine community. Every single time that I stream, Poala comes to my chat and asks me about their project, and every single time I pull it up, the chart looks better and better. So I can't say anything negative about the project at this stage. It's been pretty impeccable performance. Kate Scott says, if you're going in on a trade, how much do you usually put in? So think of your portfolio as a big pizza pie. You never want to invest more than a slice, bro. And even a slice could be a lot. At any given time, you're probably going to want to invest a couple bites. You're looking at like 2, 3, maybe 5% of your total portfolio max. Especially if you're going into like these meme coins. What do you see and know a meme coin will go to the moon? There's a number of things that are important to judge whether or not a meme coin will go to the moon. Probably the most important most of the time is narrative. Exclusive. Like what the coin is actually about. In any given market, and depending on timing, narrative can make a coin go from 0 to $1 billion market cap. We've seen that happen before. Other things that are important, community. So like how many people are actually vying for the project and demonstrating a willingness to hold the project. The content is part of that. You want to see that the project is actually putting stuff out that people like to consume and engage with. There's a lot of quantitative metrics that are important for the success of a project. So whether or not there's a lot of volume, if the distribution of the holders is healthy, if it's not too bundled, if it's got a good liquidity to market cap ratio, all of those things are important. There's so many different factors. It's very rare for a project to have everything perfect, and it's not uncommon for successful projects to have things wrong with them. So you really have to do your own research and treat every project as a new experience and try to figure out what the merits are and what it's got against it. Project by project basis is going to be how you're most successful. Meko is a new coin. Okay, let's look at D's on Ripple. Bruh, D's on Ripple is not even in the top 30. Not even in the top 30. Not even in the top 50, bro, for today. Where even is it, bro? Come on, are you serious right now? It's not even top 100, bro. Let's look at it. D's on Ripple. 110k market cap. 1 month, 6 days old. A grand total of $157 in volume. $157 in volume. How many XRP is that? Like 70? 70 XRP in volume on this project. There's been 70 XRP in transactions on this project today. That's buys and sells. What do you want me to say, bro? Nobody is touching this thing. This is literally just lying on the floor right now. It's like I walked into the room and it's just sitting there in the corner. I look over there. Somebody just tossed a penny at it, bro. What am I supposed to say? You know there's projects in the market that are moving with billions of dollars in volume. There's projects in the market that are soaring right now with incredible charts happening in a flash. Solana, high pace, fast action, a lot of people jumping in, community, blah, blah, blah. What is this, bro? What is this? This is sitting on the floor, bro. I bet you grab a handful of people from this chat, their DoorDash volume is higher than $156 today, bro. Come on. Come on. Prozac says, you getting the Solana phone I pre-ordered? Yes, sir. I also pre-ordered. All the way back in fucking 3 years ago or whenever the fuck they wanted us to pre-order that shit. But I am excited that it's probably going to come out early next year or whatever. Like, there's no way that we actually get it this summer, but it's probably going to come out early next year. I must have been within the first handful of pre-orders for sure. I got on that shit hella early. I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to do all my trading from my little Solana phone. What are the benefits of the Solana phone? You get access to a new third-party dApp store. So not an app store, and it's not the Apple App Store, and it's not the Google Play Store. It is a Solana dApp store, which allows you to get apps on your phone that actually directly interface with cryptocurrency. You'll be able to get games on your phone that let you earn tokens. You'll be able to get apps that let you directly receive airdrops and change NFTs and blah, blah, blah. It just, the whole tagline is disrupt the duopoly. They want to defy Apple, defy Android, and stand apart as a truly independent blockchain, decentralized Web3 powered phone. It's gonna have a crypto wallet integrated in it. Yeah. J-Dog says Murad's picking 100 times Giga and SPX. J-Dogs, let me level with you. Murad is fucking stupid. Murad is fucking stupid. He is as dumb as his haircut. He is just brain on backwards an idiot. He made the terrible mistake of attaching this list of coins to his name and then being a highly publicized figure in the space. The second he drops his coins, people are going to come to his house and they're going to give him a haircut. And that's going to be the end of it for Murad. He is saying that those coins are going to go 100 times because his life depends on it. He has no choice at this point. Those coins are not going to go 100 times. In fact, while he was screaming in the market's face that they were going to go 100 times, while he was screaming in the market's face that January, February, March, we were going to see market highs, every single time he keeps moving the goalpost. Every single time the projects that he chooses go minus 70, minus 80, minus 90%. He's a fucking baboon. He's stupid. He does not know what he is talking about because he has forced himself into a box. He can't say anything else. He cannot have an honest opinion anymore. He can't be a real person. All he can do is shampoo, conditioner, give a lot of brushing in his hair. That's all he can do at this stage in the market. The whole time, everything's going to be bleeding. The whole time, he's going to be lying to everyone's face saying it's going up tomorrow. That guy is full of shit, bro. Murad, more like moron, bro. That's what I have to say about him. Welcome, Crypto Bomb. Welcome. Giga is gonna go 100x, bro. Yeah, maybe after it's done going minus 99%, bro. Look at this fucking chart right now. This thing was over $1 billion. Go on the day here. This thing was over $1 billion. Now it's fucking 100 mil, minus 90%. It's gonna go 100 times, Murad. Yeah, you forgot to mention the part where it fucking went down 100 times first. Like, Jesus Christ. What an absolute hack. Never trust a bag holder. Never trust a bag holder, because they're not giving you realistic perspective on the market. They are giving you their rose-tinted glasses, God, I wish it was this way, I just want to break even perspective on the market. Yeah. Bro, what the fuck is this guy saying in my chat right now? Tadalafila token? I put Tadalafila token, there's nothing there. And I'm not trying to be insensitive, bro, but what the fuck is Tadalafila? Aura. Let's check it out. Really? Of all the people to choose? Of all the people to choose for Aura coin? Like if you're thinking of a narrative and it's Aura, you're actually gonna pick this guy? Why? Why is this mooning right now? Who is this guy? His aura is pumping the chart. Amir Khan, the GOAT?
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Do your own research. Respect. This guy, manager of McNeese men's basketball.
Khan is the name of their manager. He is cinema.
What you see is what you get. That's how he is.
McNeese student manager Amir Khan does whatever the team needs him to do. In fact, the quote on his team bio reads, if they kept manager stats...
For rebounding, wiping up wet spots, I'd put up Will Chamberlain numbers.
One of his jobs,
What?
holding the speaker and leading guys out of the tunnel. Before a regular season game in late February, Amir happened to know the song.
I was like, hey man, this is one of my favorite songs.
In and Out by Lud Foe.
Some of the players saw that. They're like, oh, you know the song? They're like, no way you know the song. I was like, bet, you know, let me do it. I kind of joked around with some people saying, yeah, you know, I'll get some NIL from this. Obviously, never expected it to actually, you know, become a thing.
Oh, it's a thing. Soon after the video racked up millions of views, brands came calling. Insomnia Cookies, TickPick, Buffalo Wild Wings. In fact, Amir Khan, whose nickname is appropriately Aura, has become the first ever student manager to attract his own NIL deal.
What?
I never, as a manager, expected any attention at all, you know, definitely not this much.
Is he actually the GOAT?
Of the Southland Conference.
Really, the most important thing for me about March Madness is just being able to be a part of it.
How could I have doubted him?
March, of course, is full of Cinderellas.
I feel
but
so
the biggest
stupid.
one might be helping out the team behind.
No
the
wonder his chart is mooning.
This is the first time a manager's done something like this. I definitely hope it's not the last, because I hope all the managers, you know, get the love that they deserve.
Shout out to everyone watching on X, by the way. There's hella people watching on X for some reason. It's pretty nice. Well, yeah, that speaks for itself, I think. Shout out to Amir or Khan. That guy, he's really running the show over there. I've been watching that March Madness. So what's going on? What else are we looking at? Not a lot happening in the market. Man, I'm hungry. You know what? Chat. I applied for a job at McDonald's. And they said that they would get back to me in 3 days. That they would call me about an interview. They never got back to me. They never got back to me. What's the deal, man? I'm trying to put the fries in the bag. I'm really trying. And they just won't let me. Do crypto raps outside Walmart for change? That's a good idea, bro. That's a really good idea. I should put my crypto raps on a mixtape. I'm not gonna lie, this is a good idea. I take my crypto raps, I put them on a mixtape. Inside the mixtape, I include, I don't know, maybe a private key or a seed phrase, or I don't know, something that gives the person cryptocurrency, right? Like I have a mixtape, and inside, in addition to the CD mixtape, there is a piece of paper or coupon, QR code, whatever it is, that gets people on chain with $50, with $100, with whatever it is. Then I go around, I hand out the mixtape. The joke, the premise of the skit being that everyone's going to reject the mixtape, thinking that I'm going to ask them for money or whatever, or just because they don't care. But the first person that actually accepts it, they're going to get free money. That's a pretty good idea, isn't it? What do we think? Then buy Charmy with the money so you can go broke and continue the vicious cycle. So true, bro. Would you guys accept a mixtape from me if I was walking up to you on the street and handing it to you? If I walked up and I said, hey, I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time and this is my mixtape, would you give it a listen? I'm not gonna lie, that's like a really good idea. I gotta get to work on producing that somehow. Bucky launch on Moonshot soon? The fuck are you talking about, bro? That would be good for a YouTube, definitely. I would do YouTube, I would make TikToks out of it, I would throw it on X, all of that. That's the next level. That's the next wave. You guys are seeing crypto rap in the earliest iteration, but crypto rap is going to be a full entertainment brand suite, and the IRL content is going to be critical for that. Sharp AI. I have the fucking. Oh, that reminds me. I should have recorded a TikTok before I went live right now, but I guess I'll do it later. I have the microphones and everything. I'll walk up to people and be like, hey, I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and I have my mixtape here. Do you want to give it a listen? That's probably not the right thing to say, but something like that. And then they'll be like, no thank you. And I'll be like, okay, have fun dying broke. Or something like that. I probably won't say that either, but X Diamond. Let's take a look at X Diamond. Everyone's been hype about Poala today, but they don't realize that X Diamond walked so Poala could run. X Diamond was the first OG community coin that mooned out of nowhere. Yeah, still a decent looking chart here. They're a very diamond-handed community over there, but again, you guys are suffering from the problem of extremely low volume. Gotta get more eyes on this project. Gotta go and increase awareness. It's time for the master to become the student. If you're in the X Diamond community, go and learn from what's happening over in the Poala community, because they're doing a great job. They've already doubled your market cap, despite starting much later than you, from a lower market cap. Oh my god, they just keep fucking mooning. What the heck is going on? Wow! Woo! This is incredible! This is... wow. I'm at a loss for words. The market down so bad. Every asset not doing well. But still, there's a couple that defy the odds and really just moon. And this is one of them. This thing has been performing so crazy, absolutely defying all the expectations. It's magnificent. It's magical. It's spectacular. Good stuff coming out of this project right here. Oh, Crypto P says good afternoon, iCats. Respect. Not as many people on the stream today as there were yesterday, though. Everyone was really excited
This
watching
is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
the Era Labs yesterday. And the funny thing is, everyone that watched us when we were streaming Era Labs yesterday, Era Labs has done it ×2 since then to current market cap. And that's at a dip right now. At all-time high, it did a ×4. So, you rugged me. She rugs me. She rugs me to keep me a vegetable. I'll give you a 1,000 times. Check Space M. Space M. She rugs me to keep me a vegetable. This thing? I think the 100 times already happened, bro. And also it was at 2 times. This is 2 months old. The Space M token on AVAX, which is interesting. Not a lot of AVAX projects that are persistent.
This is a Crypto
Space M
Rap
is a
exclusive.
revolutionary ecosystem built on Avalanche blockchain, designed to merge the worlds of gaming, social interaction, and crypto education in one cohesive platform. So what's cool about this is they're 2 months old and they're seeing some of the best market cap to date. So it's interesting how they're so successful so late into the game. That proves that there's something under the hood here, that they've been putting effort into the project, that what they're describing in this ecosystem might actually be in development and might actually be getting delivered. And this price action is a response to that. So that kind of building is what it takes to get a 100x. I'm not saying that this is a 100x, but it doesn't mean something if there is something under the hood that these guys are putting effort into, some technology that's being built and an ecosystem getting cultivated. This is distribute here. This is 18 days, 18 hours old. Not looking so good. Was looking great at the 5 million mark. It's kind of flopped since then. And you've seen a lot of red days here. A little bit of green in there. But we're seeing, I think, let's go to the 15-minute on here. Yeah, I don't know. It's still slightly upward trajectory, but I think we're seeing a downward trend overall. Ooh, let's look at bag. Passive income node generator. That's nice. Passive income is always fun. And crypto makes it super easy. This is Magnetics. 20 days, 3 hours old. Neuro religion built on the power of the law of attraction. By focusing on gratitude, visualization, and group manifestation, we create a magnetic field that attracts opportunities and fosters both spiritual and financial growth. So it's funny to me that this is mooning again, because this is like a crypto cult. This is like a religion on the blockchain, which is not a narrative that we typically see. But it seems to be working for them. Maybe we're seeing the foundation of a new super religion that's gonna be present for the next generation of humanity. The first ever on-chain spiritual movement. Their money manifestation seems to be working, so I can't fade them. Opinions on X Diamond? It looks pretty good. I like X Diamond. Strong community over there, but they need to put some work into changing their strategy, because they're super low volume and they got to get more exposure. They got to get more eyes on them if they're going to be successful. Clean says, I got the recycled coin before it went viral, sitting on Big Soul. Hey, Clean, congratulations, bro. That's great. Always nice to get in on a project before it moons, especially out of nowhere. Feels like a true blessing. Flip says, any pointers? Yeah, stay safe out there, bro, because this market is hella competitive. There's a lot of false projects just trying to take your money. Try to dial in on fundamentals and take advantage of the fact that the noise is cut down, that there's less projects launching now than there usually is, so the quality ones should rise to the surface easier. It should be easier to do your research and to parse through projects. So just keep an eye out. There's some good stuff there. Oh, pointers on bringing volume to X Diamond. I'm the dev. Yeah, it's going to be about innovative marketing strategies, right? Like most of your exposure seems to be through TikTok at this stage. You guys need to have an effective X marketing strategy that includes spaces or potentially streaming. And that includes concerted effort from your community members. It's hard, especially when you're not many of you guys and when the market cap's not going up, so the energy is kind of low, but you got to be persistent through these lulls. So be active on X, active on TikTok. Make sure your people are always raising their profile and awareness, not just from your own platform, but joining other shit. Like Here You Are, for example. That's pretty good. And then constantly innovate your content strategy. Like make sure you're dialing in and making how you present your narrative more concise and thinking of more, better, and interesting, funny, or whatever it is, ways to market your project. It's just a constant game of being dynamic and adapting to the market. If you're responding to the latest trends in a timely manner with a good, stop collabing with Charmy. Are you collabing with Charmy? If you're collabing with Charmy, that's another thing you should stop doing. Gotta guard your reputation. If you're building your platform on being diamond-handed, then you don't want to collaborate with someone that is notoriously paper-handed. Not collaborating with nobody. Well, you know, maybe don't collaborate with nobody, but find folks that you want to collaborate with and maybe do like a joint live or X Space or whatever. Like Poala is a good one that's mooning. I told someone in here earlier that you want to study Poala because they started at a lower market cap than you guys and they got to a higher market cap faster. And that's also like a very community run organic grassroots coin. So look at how they're operating and try to emulate what they're up to and maybe reach out to them about a partnership because at this stage they're looking pretty good. Clean says, do you snipe coins before they go on Radium or just trading on Radium? The theoretical best case scenario is to get in before they hit Radium, right? There's certain markets that's easier to do in than others. Right now, we're lucky that the market's kind of down, so we're seeing less things moving, less things migrating, less coins being made overall. So theoretically, it's easier to get them before they migrate. And that is the best case scenario because those are the lowest market caps everywhere. If people like our project and they want to shill it, that's on them. That's true, bro. But you also want to encourage that spirit because everyone wins when they do that. You have heard that Charmy rumor? Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. I try to steer clear of all that nonsense. Can you check RILF? RILF? What does the R stand for, bro? What does the R stand for? Are you serious, bro? No. No. No, bro. No. Not like this, bro. Are you serious? No. This is fucked up, bro. Get this, and the chart doesn't even look good, bro. Get that off my screen, bro. That's some nonsense. My God. What the fuck? My God. If you're gonna bring some patently offensive bullshit to my stream, it better have a good looking chart, bro. Yeah, I'm just pulling your leg. Touch it 555. This thing is getting gutted right now. I think it's over for them. Gen B, broccoli on Pump Fun. Gen B. Ooh, oh, I see it there. Broccoli, is it this thing? Nice. Cheers, flip 'em. Good luck. I like X Diamond, bro. One thing I'll tell you: never change your deck screener your deck screener profile image. Your deck screener profile image is awesome. It's my favorite part of your project. Ooh, a new Polybar kit just dropped, guys. Will Jesus Christ return this year? Well, that would be pretty nice. Huh. It's at a 3% chance right now. 3%. That's not bad. 3% chance that Jesus returns this year. What do we think? Is 2025 the year, guys? I'm not gonna lie, if Jesus returns, I'm not sure how you're gonna cash in on that. Like, I feel like there's gonna be some other shit going on. Bucky? Bruh. Why is that game bad? What is happening on my feed, bro? Are y'all reading this shit? I can't even read this out loud. Bruh. How much are you paying? Bruh. That is absurd. What's today's best, says Memely? Well, there's a couple of hot projects in the market right now. So yesterday's best was Aerolab. Aerolab has performed very well since yesterday. It's at a dip right now, but still ×2 from when we were looking at it on stream yesterday. Jump over another good one that we've been looking at on stream all week that I would say is probably one of the best looking projects in the market today is Poala. You're seeing them crack 300K right now after a really long journey to get up there. A lot of upward momentum, more so today than pretty much any other time in the chart's history. So that's exciting for them. And this is an organic, grassroots, TikTok, homegrown project. So let's get it, says Tricky Turtle Trades. True. Let's get it. Hey Trees, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Did you end up burning the rest of your Jenny? No, not yet, but I will. I'm pretty much just waiting for anybody besides me to say anything about it. I've messaged both chats and I was like, guys, I'm gonna burn all the Jenny unless there's any objections, and pretty much nobody said anything. So I'm waiting for just any sign of life from either chat, and as soon as somebody says anything, then I will burn that shit. I could just do it right now. Should I do it right now on stream? Good to see you, Braven. What do you think of Swastika Coin? Bro, are you serious? Oh, look at that. Puala just broke 300k. Just broke 300k. And climbing. Wow. Wow. Look at this. Yeah, I am familiar with the team that made the project, and they made a lot of successful projects. It did get the retweet, did send it up to a bunch of millions. It's very low right now, that's true too. I'm not optimistic about this project long term. It's not real. This is not an official Kanye West coin. And for that reason, I can't see this being successful in the future. It mooning was literally a mistake. Like, he accidentally retweeted a contract address, and then it mooned. What's the benefit of burning the coins? Why don't you just cash the rest out? The benefit of burning it is just, there's no benefit. There's like a benefit to the FDV or whatever. Like,
this is a crypto rap exclusive.
If you burn it, then it technically makes all the other coins more valuable. Why not cash the rest out? Because the whole point was never to make any money. Like, if I make any money off of that shit, then it was failed. Like, every bit of dev funds was meant to develop the project, and if it's not going to that, then it's getting burned to increase the value of the other coins. That's the only right way to do it. What is Puala? Puala is this coin right here. It's like a koala. You see that? And it's mooning. What did it get to? Did it do much after migration? It didn't do much after migration. I honestly, like, I wasn't looking at the chart when it migrated. I was doing some other shit. I don't remember what. You would have to go back to the stream and see. But I know that it migrated. And what was the market cap for migration at the time? Like 50k or something? I think at all-time high, maybe at best, it did like 60, 70, maybe it did 80k or something like that, but it was not by any means like a mooning project. Hello sir, do you have Pi coins for sale? I buy at good price and I pay first. Oh great, you pay first? Yeah, I've got $1 million worth of Pi coins for sale, bro. You want to send me $1 million? I'll send you the Pi coins right away. Braven says, pretty damn decent for a first drop, man. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. First drop, last drop. I have no intention of making any coins anytime soon. Vuitton says, yes, bro. Yes, great. Fantastic. Well, you could just send me my $1 million and I will send you the Pi coin as soon as possible, my dear friend. S&P 500? You're asking me to look at the S&P 500 right now, or is that the name of a meme coin? That better be the name of a meme coin. Yeah, this one? Okay. 21 days, 5 hours old. This is S&P 500. This is a Solana rewards coin. Coming out of the rewards meta that was inspired by Infinite Money Glitch and ATM and all that stuff. 21 days, 5 hours old. You're looking at the daily candles right now. It has had a pretty good run up to the top. Since then, it's kind of retraced a little bit, but you're catching yourself on the first green candle in a long time here. My question is, how relevant are rewards coins still? Because we haven't seen many of these performing. A lot of the old school rewards coins just haven't done anything since then. This one, you know, it's been going down for the past week, but it saw brighter days before that. It says if you hold longer, it increases your rewards percentage. So it's got this kind of like longer term tokenomic system. Eldro Coin says we're forming a floor. That's what it takes. That's what it takes.
This is a crypto
Raymond says
rap
thoughts on
exclusive.
funded accounts. I personally wouldn't touch that shit, bro. The only funds that I'm gonna play with are my own, bro. That's self-custody. That's the power of crypto is that you don't need a lot of capital to make a lot of money. That you can really see a lot of success with much lower entry. Bearman says our CTO on Poala is doing pretty okay. What do you think? Well, we've been looking at Poala all day on stream today, and it's doing more than okay. I would venture to say that it's one of the better looking charts in the market right now. You're seeing a bit of a dip right now, but look at the way that this just spikes up and continues to go. Started under 1,000 market cap, now soaring up over 250K. This thing, it's immaculate. It's looking really, really impressive. Oh, what? Someone's crashing out in crypto rap chat right now. That's pretty funny. Speaking of crypto rap chat, if you guys want to see this crash out live, there's over 3,000 people in there. Discord.gg/crypto rap. Totally free to join. Always will be free to join.
This is a crypto rap exclusive. This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Thanks for the follows, y'all. I appreciate that. Look at this chart, isn't this crazy? Lil Richie, what's up? Sorry, I got distracted because this crash out in crypto rap chat is so funny. Let's go on the 1 second chart here because we're seeing a little bit of a dip here. There's some big sells coming in on the Poala chart right now. We saw it drop from over 300K down to 250. You're seeing the low lick in effect there.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Hey, everyone join the Discord. I didn't say this, but you guys need to listen to this, okay? The Discord is free, okay? It's a totally free Discord. It is the best group in cryptocurrency. Let me break this down for you. This week, when the whole market's been bleeding, when every major asset has been down 50%, 40%, 30%, Crypto Rap Chat has called an 800 times call. And just yesterday, a 100 times call. It seems like every single day they're getting the earliest entries on some of the most quality projects in the space. This stream is fantastic, right? Thank you for the follows. Thanks for tuning in. We see a lot of great projects here, but that Discord is way better. Like, it's 24/7, 365. They never give up. They never stop finding some really great stuff. Discord.gg/CryptoRap. It's the
This is a
best
Crypto
community
Rap exclusive.
in crypto, for real. So join that Discord because it's free and it's always going to be free. And they never stop finding good stuff.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
iCat says, I like that it's free. It's nice that it's free. It being free is part of the success, part of the recipe. Like, a lot of new people join that Discord and then they learn crypto while in there and they get so good that they start finding some really awesome calls. Everyone gets better over time. Everyone wants to see each other grow and improve. iCats will be sure to tell everyone about the Discord live at 8 p.m. tonight. iCats, what's your schedule? Because you go live in the morning and the evening? Been sick this week? That's unfortunate.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Trench Warrior says this live is boring as fuck. This guy doesn't even speak. So true, bro.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Bearman, are you on the team behind the Puala thing? Alright, I'm back.
Generational wealth.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Angry face, bro. I'm chilling. But it's funny that you came and messaged me, bro, because now I see what your face looks like. You don't want to talk about my angry face, bro. Let's talk about your ugly face, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, you come in here and talk about faces, bro. People in glass houses should not throw stones. You heard about that one, bro? I would be very careful.
Every time I think about the power of the rhythm of the universe in my soul, in my brain, in my everywhere. Physicality, intellectuality.
That's crazy.
My universal rhythm. Eternally, divinely linked to everything and everyone and everything there is. Everything there was, everything there will be, right here, right now. Universal rhythm.
Yeah, randomly. Look, it's not random, right? The market is down. Everyone's losing and people are looking for somebody to blame. I'm not somebody to blame. I literally don't care about your money. If you lost it, you lost your life savings, that's on you. I will never have an ounce of guilt. I will never have an ounce of worry. I will never have an ounce of problem with you losing money. My conscience is clean. I am abundantly clear in everything I do that I'm never giving financial advice. It is always to do your own research. Every endeavor that I embark on, totally transparent and never with the intention of making me any money. You can see the fucking chair behind me, bro. It is literally taped to my chair. How more clear can I be to literally have it 24/7, not put on my stream somewhere, but physically in my fucking house? My goodness gracious. That shit was funny though.
And the flow, the energy of life. The electrifies through my skin, the senses. The dance floor of life, the heartbeat of my soul. Unified as one gigantic, infinite, divine. Universal rhythm. Universal rhythm.
That was a good way to... Oh. I just got a message from a friend who is a developer that he has a Binance Smart Chain launch coming today. You guys heard it here first. Some alpha.
The energy of life that can't be seen, can't be felt.
Oh, interesting.
It is felt. Severely, heavily, powerfully, energetically.
A lot of KOLs in this chat that I just got added to. A Binance Smart Chain meme coming on chain today. Keep an eye out, y'all. What is it? I don't know if I should. I'm probably not allowed to say. They don't have a concrete launch time, they said. I'll tell you that the narrative starts with the letter M. Again, not financial advice, do your own research. I have no clue how this project's going to turn out. But I know that there is a project launch coming today on Binance Smart Chain whose name starts with the letter M. Hey guys, join the Discord if you're not in there already. Oh, what the fuck? I accidentally just put the soul scan for the Jenny Dev wallet. What's your Solana price prediction for the end of 2025? End of 2025? Like December of this year? Bro, I don't have a crystal ball.
This is a Crypto Rap exclusive.
Nobody on this planet is going to be able to give you a price prediction for the end of 2025. That's a little absurd, I think. All right, I'm officially bored, so I'm gonna stop streaming. Join the Discord if you are not in there already. Let me drop the link in the chat, discord.gg/cryptorap. So the Discord is right there. Join that link, because this stream just got a little too boring. Ponky? We'll look at Ponky before we go. Ponky. Same market cap that we saw it at yesterday, around 53 million, sitting just over 50 million, which is a far cry from when it used to be at over $500 million not too long ago. It's in a rough spot. It's in some of the roughest spot of any coin on the market right now. You look at any major project, you're looking at Fartcoin, you're looking at WIF, you're looking at all of these. Ponky is just in line with them. They're all at an 80-90% retrace, and it's not nice, but hopefully when the market comes back, these are the blue chips that'll revive with it. I want to see Ponky have brighter days. We know that they have great content, we know they have great exposure, and that's what they need to be successful. So fingers crossed for the future of Ponky, but right now it doesn't look that good. Check Ascoin. No. See you later, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. Discord.gg/CryptoRap. Richie98 says, why are you blocking people? I'm blocking you too, bro. Shee. Anybody can get the smoke. Thanks for tuning in. It has been an absolute pleasure. Look, why do I block people? I have a luxury, right? I'm handsome, I'm charismatic, people like to watch me, they come to my stream, it's high engagement, high viewership, my community, it grows by the day. I have the luxury to pick and choose who spends the time here. If you're not gonna be productive around here, why the fuck would I have you here? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're just some washed up loser trying to put your negative energy on somebody, doesn't make a lot of sense. So thankfully I have that luxury. Thankfully I could ban 100 people, I could ban 1,000 people, and I would still get hundreds of people watching my stream. I would still get thousands of people in my community. That's the luxury of choice. So hopefully you guys one day become handsome and charismatic enough that you can have that luxury of choice. Until then, take care. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go have lunch and do some yoga or something. See you later.